Hey guys. So this is FNKO. The doors have been opened and we are starting to go live here on Facebook. Um, right now we're about to do some logistical things, trying to set up the sharing capabilities. Um, so whoever's tuned in there right now, just bear with us. We're gonna get started shortly, but we just want to make sure that people know that we're here. So if you are tuning in right now, FNKO is a series of coffeehouse style events. We actually have a live Zoom party going on right now. And so if you want to join us, just hit the link. It's in the description of this video. And we'd love to have you hang out with us. Hey, Joyce, shout out. I see that you're on Facebook with us watching now. But yeah, let's see, we're just going to spend some time sharing these things onto different pages. You can actually go to my Facebook, and find this link to start sharing it. I'm sharing it in a group page. I'm going to share it on, of course, our FNKO page. Let's see here. If you have any pages you want to share this with other people, please do. I'm just letting people know, join us live right now, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. We may end a little later, we may end a little earlier. We'll just kind of see. But if you want to join us in the party, being able to talk to myself and some of the creatives or other people in our FNKO community, the link is on the description. I'm going to keep saying that for a little bit, and spend some time doing our publicity, because this goes straight up to people live. Hold on, it's going to join us right now, 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. for FNKO Shelter in Place Edition. Oh yeah. In person with Melody and other creatives by going to, here's the link. The only thing a lot of people are afraid of sharing links is because you might get those Zoom bombers. But you know what? If they want to come hang out, they can come hang out. We'll see. I see that we have Christina J and Shanna. All right, they already have their performer names. Lots of performers just go by their first names. I like to go by my full name. But right now, yeah, I want to welcome you guys. We are going through just sharing this event on different pages, different places, trying to get more people hanging out with us right now. If you are tuning in on Facebook, please feel free to share this with other people. Start a watch party. Facebook has that cool capability. Let's see, what else? Where else shall we share this? Yeah, we're going to get started here shortly. FNKO is a series of coffeehouse style performances. And so we have people who have put together some cool videos, music, some spoken word, some poetry to share with you guys. So we'd love to have you join us. But right now I'm just trying to go through and make sure, that our audience knows we are live right now. Thanks, Joyce, for starting a watch party. I see you out there. I see Zenas is watching. Zenas, next time you're up, man. I miss hearing you play guitar, electric. Who else we have there? Wendy out there. Hoping to get you out on the next one, Wendy. Let's see, we got Damien who's coming to hang out with us. We're going to, like I said, get started here shortly. Just need to share this event. If you guys are, once again, tuning in on Facebook, please share it. If you're on Facebook and you actually want to come hang out with us, just go to the Zoom link and you can join us. The password is FNKO. Let's see who we got here. Yeah, so FNKO, this will be the 24th edition. So we've had 24 FNKOs over 10 years. It started July 9th, 2010, which is pretty crazy. It's pretty intense that it's been going on for so long. And since 10 years ago, we've had a whole flood of different people coming by, playing music, sharing spoken word, poetry, and hopefully you'll be one of them someday. We'd love to have you. Feel free to comment. If you're tuning in on Facebook, comment, say hi. I will try to man both things, both the the Zoom party and the watch parties and Facebook and all these things. Shout out to Laura. I see you out there, Laura. Thanks for joining us. Some people will probably come in and out, but we will have these videos for you guys posted. We're working on our social media, and my goal, it's a big goal, but my goal is by the 10-year anniversary, so in 2 weeks, we'll have a lot of our social media, our rebranding up and ready for you guys to check out. So let's see here. All right, we hit 7 o'clock. So I think I've shared it. Actually, can I start a share party? A watch party on Facebook? Let's see, because that will be interesting if I can watch my own party. Yeah, I think I can. All right, well, let's just do that. All right, okay. All right, now that I've clicked to that stuff, doing the, oh, there you go, watch party for people. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, so I can invite all kinds of people to come hang out to my watch party. I'm just going to click a bunch of people who are online right now, who I know are out there. Start your own watch party. So right now, I should give the official welcome. So welcome to FNKO. FNKO is a series of coffee house style performances. Typically it's in person, but we all know we're still sheltering in place. And because of that, we need to, well, shelter in place. So you'll have different people who are coming from different areas. I'm located right now in Daly City. I know Tracy's over down the skyline from me, not too far away. San Bruno, we have all kinds of people coming from all over the place, San Francisco, et cetera, et cetera. But FNKO is, was formerly known as Friday Night Knockouts, but obviously it's not always on Fridays. It's been on Saturdays. Previously, the venue that we had, which was a bowling alley, could only give us space on Fridays, which was great. And it was fun because every time someone's up there singing, you hear people cheering like, yeah. But we like to think it was for the performances, but a lot of times it's because someone got a strike outside. I want to welcome Kevin, one of our creatives, who you guys will see some of his stuff later on. Tracy and Justin will also have some things to show us in a little bit. But let me just keep inviting a couple more people. So right now, I want to encourage all of you guys who are tuned in right now to start a watch party. Try to invite your friends to come hang out, watch these performances to support just, local creatives. We want to encourage people, to use their creative outlets out there. And this is a great place. FNKO is a great place for people to share their gifts and talents, or their passions, I didn't mean to say or, I meant to share their passions and their gifts and talents. But yeah, this is a safe place. We try to have an encouraging, safe environment, a place where people can be inspired. They can inspire others. Oh, check it out, Kevin. I love your background, Kevin. It's like you're in a concert. But I am just going to go through, invite a couple more people. But yeah, invite people, share it on your page right now. We're just going to take another 2 minutes, so until 7:07, to try to get out the word that we are here and we are live and we want people to come hang out with us. There is a live Zoom party so that you can talk with us. And I'm going to, hold on, just give me a second more. I just want to make sure I'm letting people know I have a party going on here with you guys. All right, I think that's enough for now. All right, okay. I've never done a watch party, so that'll be interesting. And I've muted my watch party, so whoever's hanging out over there, that'll be great. I think that, oh, I think my brother's on here. Okay, so here we go. Here's the spiel that we usually start off uh, FNKO with. Welcome to FNKO. My name is Melody Gawliu. I am the host and creator of FNKO. FNKO was started 10 years ago, July 9th, 2010. And we actually started inside a bowling alley. They let us use the lounge. They had separated the place off so that we could have some youngsters come join us, because it is a great spot for young and old to join us. FNKO is supposed to, be a place where people can feel really inspired to explore ways to express themselves, And so that's what we want to be doing, encouraging people to, learn an instrument, write poetry, journal. I even, would love to have some people do like short stories if they wanted to. Short stories, not long stories. We're not looking at novels or anything, but just trying to promote creative processes. So FNKO also started because long ago I had a friend. I won't share her name just in case she doesn't want me to. But a friend who was like a crazy great singer. And she used to do open mics. But one day she was on stage at an open mic and she just froze. And she forgot the lyrics. She forgot how to play her song. And she was in the middle and she just froze. And so in that moment, everyone started, the usual like whispering, like, shh. And, it got all awkward. And she just became like mortified, and she ran off stage and decided she was never going back on stage again. And I was just like, when I heard that story, I was like, no, you're so talented, and you love music. You love to share your passion with other people. Like, no, how do I get you back on stage? And I realized people, including myself, we all need a safe place to practice getting up on stage, a place where we can know that people will be there to encourage us, a place where we know that people, even if we make a mistake, they'll cheer you on. I've made plenty of mistakes at FNKO. I think, Tracy and all you guys can attest to that, right? You guys can unmute yourselves too, because you're live with me. So, oh, not now. Okay. But later on, if you want to. But anyways, I've made mistakes when I'm standing on stage, and I've one time or a couple times, like I'm like playing a song and I'm like, oh man, I'm in the wrong key. I forgot my capo or whatever it is. And then I'm like, hey guys, is it okay if I start over? And everyone's like, yeah, go ahead. So, that's what FNKO is all about. We're a community of people who just want to encourage each other. We want to, inspire each other. People on stage are inspiring those who aren't on stage. I've had plenty of people who have come to FNKO. They learn how to, they like see like, oh, that's my friend Tracy, or that's my friend Justin, and I can do that too. I can play music. So they go learn an instrument, or they write some poetry, and then they come back another time at another FNKO and they share it. I'm just like, wow. I remember one guy, his name was Noah. He decided to learn the ukulele. And so he picked up the ukulele and then he learned it. He came back to FNKO, did a really fun performance, which included a kazoo. So yeah, that's what FNKO is all about. So thank you guys for being here to support local creatives. Tonight you will hear some acoustic music. We have guitar, we have singing, we have poetry, a spoken word artist, and let's see. Yeah, we have all kinds of things ready for you guys. So here's the guidelines for tonight. If you are live with us on this Zoom party, feel free to show your faces. We'd love to see you guys if you want to hang out with us. You will be muted when the performances are happening, but in between performances, I encourage you guys to unmute yourselves, because that's what we're here for, to have conversation. So what's going to happen is I'm going to introduce who the person is, ask them to say a few things about themselves, the piece that they're sharing, if they're here. And then, you guys could ask them some questions if you'd like. even those who are tuning in on Facebook and live streaming. But also, if any of you guys are out there on Facebook or having watch parties, you guys can join the actual party with me and interact with me by clicking the Zoom link that is in the description. All right, so logistics, once again, you'll be muted. Try not to like dance around. I know it may be exciting. Well, actually, you can feel free to dance around. I don't know if I'm trying to think of the performances. There's some where you might want to, hang out. But, please try your best to encourage the creatives because they will watch this. If they're not on here right now, they will watch this at some point. But FNKO is supposed to be a positive experience for everybody. And so once again, over and over and over, I will say, it's all about positivity. It's all about encouraging people, inspiring people, being inspired. And we hope that you leave tonight feeling that way. You may not tune in for the whole thing, but I do hope that at least from seeing a little bit of it, you will see like, wow, FNKO, I want to be a part of that, either by watching, because that's super important, right? Because without you, well, I guess without you, there would still be the creatives and they can watch themselves, but it's more fun when they have you there, right? And to know, like, getting that affirmation, like, I'm on the right path. This is fun. It's a great practice for them. So tonight is going to be a different FNKO because it is virtual, right? So usually we can hear people clapping. We have those interactions, but this will be slightly different. So what's going to happen is we've actually had pre-recorded videos submitted to us by different creatives. And I am going to share my screen, share my computer sound so that we can all watch together. And in between each performance, I'll stop my screen and we'll have a conversation to introduce the next person. Everyone has submitted a video that has one song, one performance per video. So if someone performed more than one piece, they'll just kind of be in a different place, just so that we, get everybody in there, catch different people. Any questions out there? Any things anybody wants to share, say? No? All right, want to give a shout out to some of the Facebook viewers who have joined us and who have been saying hello. We got Davina out there, Christy joined, Megan. Megan's one of our creatives actually, and I'm hoping she'll jump onto our Zoom. Yeah, I called you out, Megan. But all right, so a couple guidelines for you guys watching. I know that we're streaming this live, and I know that my stream of the videos are coming from my computer, okay? And so it might not be perfect quality. We know that Zoom is more for meetings and more for like PowerPoints, but we're gonna share these videos. And so even though it's choppy or, different things, it depends on my Wi-Fi, your Wi-Fi, our connections, but just try to have fun. So even though it may be a little frustrating at times, if it does get choppy, just try to enjoy it for what it is. Once again, that positivity. Don't let frustration beat you or control you. Just be here to hang out. If you have any concerns with anything, like maybe you're seeing something weird, like feel free, if you're on the Zoom, feel free to just message me privately on it. If you're on Facebook, once again, just message me on Messenger privately to let me know. But yeah, all right, guys. So without further ado, as true to the nature of FNKO, the first performer is usually me because I usually like to just kind of get it over with. And usually it helps people kind of start getting settled in and as they arrive. So I'm going to now get this all ready for you. I'm going to share my screen. Thanks for joining us, guys. It means so much to have you guys hanging out with us, to be here. The creatives, I'm sure, really appreciate it. Okay, so this first performance is by yours truly, Melody Gawliu. And I was having a really hard time choosing songs, to be honest. Kevin and Tracy can attest to that because I was like, even leading up to this week, I was just like, I don't even know. I don't know what to record, and I, passed my own deadline. And I was like, does that mean I shouldn't even submit something? But I was like, you know what? Here's a big thing, take imperfect action. So there may be some of you out there who were afraid to submit videos because you weren't sure, should I submit something when I don't have that much time to polish it up and make it a whole music video type thing? Just do it. Just take imperfect action. It's fine, because we're just here to support each other. So here we go. I'm sharing my screen now. Oh, Serena likes Tracy's background. FYI, Tracy. But here we go. Here's the first performance. So if you are not muted yet, go ahead and mute yourself. But here we go.
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. We keep this love in a photograph. We make these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts were never broken, and time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped jeans, holding me closer to.
Oh. All right, I'm sorry guys here. I just got a message that the share screen is blank. So let's try that again. All right, sorry guys. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. All right, here we go. Can you guys see this? Thumbs up if you can. All right, this is a take two. Welcome to FNKO, everybody. This is how it goes. And luckily, I'm not as embarrassed because I don't have to, play the song again. My recording will play again. Here we go. And
Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes, but it's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It is the only thing that makes us feel alive. come home. Wait for me to come home. Wait for me to come home. Oh, you can fit me inside the necklace you got when you were 16. Next to your heart, be where I should be. Keep it deep within your soul. And if you hurt me, well, that's okay, baby. Only words bleed inside these pages. You just hold me. I won't ever let you go. When I'm away, I will remember how you kissed me under the lamppost back on 6th Street, hearing you whisper through the phone. Wait for me to come home.
All right. Oh, thanks. I see people clapping. So thanks for bearing with me that the video is blank. Thanks to all of you guys who are actively watching and participating, because I suddenly my phone was like beep 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 beep. Melody, we can't see anything, and I was like, huh, huh. So I started sweating, and it was weird because I'm watching myself on video. I'm not performing, but I actually felt myself starting to sweat watching myself. That was awkward. But welcome to anyone who has tuned in just recently to FNKO. I saw Joy. Shout out, Joy. I know that you're down in SoCal. I'm glad that she can finally join us for one of the FNKOs. I see that Serena, another one of our creatives, has joined us here in the Zoom chat. And Felix, shout out. Someone commented on my eyes in the video. And you know what? Thank you, COVID-19, because I've been staring at the computer like for super long. So you might see it right now too, but my eyes are like super tired. And someone told me, get some of those glasses that have the like blue light remover thing. And I was like, okay. But it also probably doesn't help that, can you see that I have some lighting going on my computer? Like I actually have a photography gig, photography equipment. And so I took some of my lighting from it to give me more HD feel. Does it seem like it? I don't know. All right. So thanks you guys for being so supportive, even though I had to restart that. I am checking what's up next. And actually we have Megan Chang, who's actually one of our newer FNKOers. This will be her first time presenting something. And I'm really excited. We go to the same church. So it's super cool. You know, we've been jamming on Mondays together for this other thing that I hold on Mondays, which is the Annex Worship, basically worship jam sessions. But Megan is sharing a song called Friend, and she is not currently on this chat. Let me see, no, she's not on this chat. So I'm just going to let her music speak for her. So give me a second here as I share my screen again. We're just gonna go back and forth like this, share screen, stop screen, share screen, so that you guys can see everybody who's tuned in and interact with them sometimes. All right, so here we go. Here's my moated face. Enjoy that for a second. So here we go.
You have paid for all my my sins with your own blood. Holy One, your love is relentless, and your kindness, it leads me to repentance. Oh, your love is like an all-consuming fire. It is passionate and will not be contained. The desire of my heart is just to know you, to behold your perfect beauty all my days. I know, I'm never on my own. You're my savior, you're my friend. You are faithful to the end. I know, I'm never on my own. You're my savior, you're my friend. You are faithful to the end. To the end, to the end. And all my sins you have covered for me. And all your love is like no other, Jesus. And all my sins you have covered for me. And all your love is like no other, Jesus. And all my sins you have covered for me. And all your love is like no other, Jesus. I know, who'll never let me go. Spirit, help me reach the end. When I fall to start again. I know, I'm never on my own. You're my savior, you're my friend. You are faithful to the end, to the end, to the end.
All right, great job to Megan. Woo! So I was reading on different places. They're like, oh, when you do a virtual event, ways to clap, obviously, or you could do the golf clap, or you could do the Korean, or you could do the jazz hands. I don't know which one I prefer. Um, but that was a great performance by Megan, a first time FNKOer. I was like shocked because, like, for me, I'm like, which one would make me a little more nervous to come on as my first time, like live or on video? Not sure because we don't know who's out there watching. I mean, I can kind of tell some people, shout out to Will and Raymond and Salma for joining us here in the actual Zoom party room. But we also have tons of people like streaming it on Facebook and watch parties and all this stuff. So shout out to all those people out there. Um, let's see who we have next. Oh, all right. So, and actually, I do want to mention one more thing because a part of FNKO is also like educational in terms of music and just random things. I loved the end of Megan's video because she waited until the resonance was done. Resonance being that sound, the sound. So just let it float. And so you could just feel it. Well, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I just like feel it. I'm like, wow, Beautiful. Great job, Megan. So up next, we have one of our creatives who's actually here in our Zoom party room. I'm going to have him unmic himself, and that's Kevin Wong. Hey, Kevin. Hey,
Hi.
Kevin.
What's up?
How's it going?
Going well.
I love your
My video
background.
actually has an intro in it too, so it's kind of awkward
Oh.
in that respect.
Oh, okay. You want your video to just speak for you?
Yeah, I think for the song, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
but
right.
but thanks for putting this together, and I mean, I hope we do more of these too.
Yeah,
Like it really helps. I mean, there's a lot of people watching. I think 21 people watching right now is quite a bit. I mean,
yeah,
and so I hope they're inspired.
and the thing is like some people may watch this later,
Yeah.
and that'll be pretty cool. But it's funny, like when I was thinking about like recording the video, did you think about what you're gonna wear, where you were gonna be in your room, like how that was all set up?
No, I was more focused on making sure I wanted the song to sound good. Everything else came secondary, so it's a mess. Please forgive that.
But I do want to point out his microphone. If you guys notice
Oh,
his microphone, it'll be
this,
pretty awesome. There it is.
this one. I'm not using this one right now because I've had some technical difficulties.
Oh
I'm
no.
gonna try to bring it in later. Yeah.
Okay. But in his recording, you will hear it. It's a wonderful microphone. Um, I was asking about if you were thinking about, how you were going to, like what you were going to wear, how your setup was going to be. Because for me, I was like, oh, I've been mostly in pajamas like all day, every day because working from home, shelter in place. Just so you guys know, I work at UCSF. They said that we get to work from home until, ready for this, brace yourself. I'll be working from home until January 18th of next year. So yeah, it's pretty crazy. So then I just was like, oh, I should put on a jacket. So I'm like wearing like pajama pants. And like even right now, I actually have a blanket on. If you're Filipino, I think you recognize this blanket. There's some kind of animal on it, like a deer. Sometimes it's a tiger. But anyway, but I put on a nice shirt. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and share Kevin. The blank screen is supposed to be there. So there you go.
Hi, my name's Kevin. You're about to hear a performance of my original song called Water Rising. This is like the third or fourth time only that I've actually sung this whole song through, but I hope you enjoy it. It's about, there's a lot of things that have been going on recently. Pretty crazy. We've had to change the way we do things. And this song is just to make sure that despite all of the chaos, you don't forget those you care about, and to value those relationships, and to, make sure that being apart doesn't mean you're apart. And thank you to Melody for putting all of this together, Friday Night Knockouts, every time, and all of the other performers who are going to share all of their hard work. Yeah, and if you like this, check my YouTube video. Water rising, a sign that I can't ignore. Deep blue horizon, swallowing the shallow shore. The clouds above push and shove. I'll hold you tight. I'll hold you tight. When we are caught underneath, I won't mind, 'cause you're still clinging to me, and I won't mind, I won't mind. I won't mind. I won't mind. Water rising, unhinged, still stuck in the free flow. Nothing tight. When we are caught underneath, I won't mind, 'cause you're still clinging to me, and I won't mind, when waves come between us. I won't mind, 'cause I'll swim right back to you, and I won't mind, I won't mind.
I'm unmuted. I was muted. Great job, Kevin. You guys got a sneak peek of who is going to be next. But Kevin, that microphone, dude. That microphone is one I've had my eye on. If you guys have been to FNKO, you know the microphone that I use. I call it my Elvis microphone. I love that microphone. And if I could set it up right now, I would have, but I've been having a lot of technical difficulties and also just general fatigue. Or AKA sometimes it's laziness, I guess. But yeah, let's see. Yeah, Justin says, sure, make some great quality products. I totally agree with that. It is definitely industry standards, right? I think one of the fun things about FNKO for me is the fact that I've been able to acquire so much equipment to use for FNKO, and also learning about equipment and learning about other things from other creatives. And that's, once again, a big part of FNKO is that you're surrounded by other people who share that creative passion, and even if it was just like someone who, I don't know, writes poetry, like a lot of that is in music too, but a lot of like our creative juices are just creative juices. It doesn't matter if it's writing songs, playing songs, writing poetry, reading someone else's poetry, et cetera, so forth. Like you still have those creative juices, and it's great to be able to share it with other people, to share your passions. And that's a large part of what FNKO is. We are a bunch of people who want to, one, have a great community. I feel like when you're in a creative space, it makes you want to be more creative, As I was receiving all these videos from everybody, I was just like, wow, like the next person who's going to share, like just listening to the piece that she's going to share, it's a poem. I'm gonna actually, Serena, you wanna unmute yourself, or I won't put you on the spot. You don't have to. Anytime I do that, you guys could just like shake your head. Hey, Serena.
Hi. I had a little bit of intro also in my video. But yeah, I've been asked by Melody to join and go on FNKO for a while now. And there's always something that prevented that, whether it got canceled, it got moved, or like I had something else to do. But I picked this poem to perform like I think beginning of last year. So it's been a while, and I've been wanting to share this piece because it does mean a lot to me. Yeah.
Yeah, and Serena is actually, one of the performers from one of the first few. She's been with us actually since the very beginning, actually. Like
so.
At least you've been at least attending. But I'm always glad, to have our veterans. And like I said, we have some newcomers, and there's a lot of you guys who are out there watching right now out in the internet world, who I know haven't had the chance to come drop by. We used to have it at Classic Bowling Center, which is currently closed because of shelter in place, but I think they'll open maybe soon. And then recently we've been having it at another place that I will give a shout out later on, because we will have the owner be performing also. So anyway, please enjoy this piece by Serena. And just remember, like this is a large part of FNKO, being able to express yourself, being able to share things with other people. And us, a big part of participating is just by being present and listening. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen.
I'll be reading a poem that I wrote back in college, and it's in memory of my grandpa. Do you remember? Your voice announced the start of my day in the melody so sweet and familiar, telling me to rub awake my weary eyes, to brush those baby teeth squeaky clean, to get dressed in my pretty little clothes so we can leave for breakfast. Do you remember this? You held my hands in your hands 3 times my size. Rough-looking places where lines multiply are soft and smooth to the touch. Off we went to Yamlaita and Sikdantat, my favorite part of the day. We walked side by side, me with my backpack and light-up shoes, you with your cane and warm leather jacket. Together we were adorable. Together we were strong. Do you remember this? I came to visit with Mom and Dad to eat round sticky rice balls that always escaped my chopsticks. Assorted veggies danced with tiny pieces of fish. They all swam together in our bowls, and we smiled when we took that first bite. You picked from your mix my favorite parts and laid them in my soup. Eyes lit up with smiles wide as I ate them with delight. Stories skipped from voice to voice, one end to the next. I spoke of school, and you told old tales. Do you remember this? Mom reminded me to go home early. Reservations at 6. We're picking up the cake. I see you again. Your back is more hunched, hands a little shaky, and hair white as snow. I can see the skin shine where hair once was, now covered with a new friend, hiding what years have done to you. My voice refused to speak, lost for words and useless thoughts. All I could do was pour into your porcelain the chrysanthemum leaves that danced around your tongue. A simple gesture formed your crest, yet to you meant so much more. Something missed. I stood next to you. Cheese, snap, happy birthday. Do you remember this? Doors slide open. A lady grins and requests my signature. I see your name. I see your face. It's been a while. I wheel you to moving pictures, careful of your bruised feet, and open my gift to you. I cut desserts to pieces and open the jar of sweet herbs and meat soaked for flavor. Open up. Good job. I lower to my knees, bending forward to look up into your eyes, like a little girl with wonder. I retell our memories, the moments we've shared, and ask once again, do you remember me?
All right, all right, all right. What a beautiful poem, Serena. Yeah, we have been waiting to hear that poem for quite some time, and it's such a beautiful thing. Um, like to be able to, share people's lives through the things that they're doing, and being able to hear, like from Serena, that very important piece of her life. And that's a part of what we're doing here in FNKO, is allowing people a space to express themselves, to share those pieces. Um, you know, being a part of FNKO, you can find a place to boost your confidence, getting up in front of people, or also a place of healing. I know that many of the songs that I've chosen over time have been from, different experiences that I've had. And or just like how I'm feeling. A lot of the times I choose songs based on how I'm feeling, not just what sounds great. And that's what FNKO is for, that this is a place, that's safe for anyone and everyone to share. That we want to encourage you guys to have a healthy place to express yourself, because I feel like, especially right now, it's super important for you guys to find these outlets, because with sheltering in place, and just things that are going on in the news right now, people's mental health like is kind of going, and we need to find ways to build build ourselves up, but also build communities and encourage one another and find common ground. So the next person that we have here, let me get his video ready. You guys kind of saw a glimpse of it. We have him also on the Zoom video right now. You want to unmute yourself, Justin?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
hey, Justin.
Going.
So I'm really glad to have you on here.
Glad to
I
be a
know
part of it.
I'm glad to be here. I know that your video does not have an intro. It goes straight into music.
Right.
I was like half expecting it to be like those 90s music, where like in the beginning they're like, hey girl, like and you have the music in there. Or like, I'm really thankful to be here right now. Shout out to all my homies, and like but do you want to kind of give us a little bit about yourself, what you're doing, what you're up to? I know you have some fans out there. Hannah's one of them. I see you, Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. So basically what I'm all about is I'm still trying to build a professional career based on what the quote unquote preview was. I don't wanted to speak a little bit about that. I'm not currently writing my own music. It's something that I kind of got out of, I want to say maybe a few years ago, just kind of because I was at this sort of a crossroads whether I wanted to continue doing music or not. And then when I got back into voice lessons about 3 years ago, that's when I said, okay, you know what, if I'm going to make a run at this, I should probably start at least picking some songs that I vibe off of. And what's coming up in this video is actually a medley of 2 songs that I'm going to put on my EP that I'm still recording, which hopefully soon is going, which I'm hopefully going to do soon before, if they decide, okay, well, things are crazy, we're going to shut down again. So I want to make sure that, I can get those going. But yeah, basically, right now I'm just picking a lot of songs that, I vibe with, that, I feel some sort of a connection to, sort of like, it's kind of like Justin Timberlake meets Michael Jackson, sort of, kind of, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it totally makes sense. I think you guys will be able to hear that inspiration in there. Thanks for sharing, Justin.
No problem.
Justin joined the FNKO community a couple installments ago. I think probably like this is the 24th event that we've had. And so I think you joined us for the 22nd or 21st. So
I think it was the 22nd. I remember it being around Christmas. Yeah, I remember it being around Christmas time, actually.
Yeah. Well, we're glad that you heard about it. I think it was through Glenn, right? Glenn
Yes.
And Glenn will have a performance showing later. But we're glad that you heard about it. And like I said, everyone who's out there, I don't know who's watching. I can see the ones who are in their Zoom party. Anyone is welcome to join us. There's a link in the Facebook description, or anyone who's here, feel free to share it with other people because it's fun to see you guys, interact with you. But anyone who's out there in the Facebook world, feel free to comment, send some love to the performers, to the creatives that we have here. But let me share my screen. But like I said, this is a great space for us to encourage one another and to, hear what other people are passionate about. And hopefully you'll also be inspired to take part of it. All right, here we go.
3 a.m. and the phone rings. Say you're tired of crying yourself to sleep and almost ready to walk away, but you're still afraid to break those chains that tie you up and hold you down. What's left of you is running out. Take a leap of faith and just trust your wings. Oh, flatter me, baby, you can cry to me. I wanna be your everything, everything. My angel in chains. Flatter me, Never say goodbye to me, bye to me. Got the kind of love that will set you free. Love's gonna set you free. My angel in chains. So take a breath and close your eyes. Find yourself in the open sky. Just take a breath and spread your broken wings. When I'm thinking about you, it makes me wanna close my eyes. You shine so bright. Ooh. When they're looking at you, better turn their heads and cry. Cause you're all mine. Just the kind of love I need. Baby, how you set me free. And I don't wanna go to sleep, I'm already dreaming. I just wanna float away on this magical ride. I love you never go away, cause you're always on my mind. I wanna ride all the way, and I love and touch the sky high. Baby, when we reach the top, we're never coming down. Baby, when we reach the stars, we're never turning around. I'm dreaming of you, just dreaming of you. Oh, how I love you, just dreaming of you. You make the sky blue, you want my heart too. Want nothing but you, just dreaming of you. I just wanna float away on this magic carpet ride. My love will never go away, cause you're always on my mind. I wanna ride all the way, and I love and touch the sky high. Baby, when we reach the top, we're never coming down. Baby, when we reach the stars, we're never turning around. We're off the ground.
All right. Great job, Justin. So, FNKO, one of the things that I had read somewhere is that, for some people, I've had many people who are like, Melody, I sing, but I don't play an instrument. And so sometimes I step in and I'm like, all right, I'll play for you, right? Or sometimes it's like, okay, I'll play some drums behind you, give you some beat. But one of the things that's great about being able to record, pre-record, and also just, I guess, a Zoom capability that I learned about is that actually what you can do is record yourself on Zoom. And what you could do is actually use the share screen, share your music only. And so you could pull up like a YouTube, like if you want a karaoke version, pull that up. If you want an instrumental of a song, you pull that up. And you can share your music only. And so it'll come out like pretty good quality and you can sing over it. So I was like, dude, now most people don't have that reason to hide away. Because like we want you guys to come, and I actually do know there's some people, Hannah Ang, who's on here, who sing a cappella, and they actually love to sing a cappella. And shout out to her sisters who are in their bed right now, that you guys could sing too. All right, that I know that you guys sing a cappella stuff, and we would love to hear that, your harmonies. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's plenty of ways to be creative right now. And I guess that for me, one of the positive things that is coming out of this whole pandemic, the COVID crisis, is that creativity is flowing, it's overflowing. And there's so many different things that we can do. And, if we just kind of like allow ourselves to have that creativity going. All right, so I'm getting prepared the next video. Hold on 1 second. But for those of you guys who are tuning in right now, we just want to welcome you guys to FNKO. FNKO is a series of coffeehouse style performances. Sometimes there's acoustic music, like people playing guitar and singing, as you saw me do earlier. Sometimes it's poetry reading. And sometimes it's even just instrumentals, such as the one that's about to play. Let me Ooh, hold on a second. So it seems that this video, okay, hold on one second, guys. Bear with me. So we're having technical difficulties. What I'm going to do is actually show it to you. I'm going to stream this video because I was afraid this was going to happen. But don't worry, I have a plan. All right, so I'm going to share this screen. This is from my friend, Brian Baccaro. He is like a crazy good guitarist, but he also is a anime fan, right? And so he's actually, I think that's what this is. I think it's songs like from some sort of anime. But he made this cool music video. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Hold on, I'm gonna share that screen with you guys. And hopefully this inspires you. You don't have to sing either. You could just play an instrument. Or you don't even have to be able to write your own stuff, because we would love to hear poems that you love. All right, here we go. I'm gonna stop talking. All right, guys. Yeah, that was, it's so amazing to watch these guitars. Like, I just like, wow, I want to do that. And then I'm like, okay, Melody, we got to sit and play our guitar. But I never quite get myself there. But one day I will. But I also just like the cinematography. Like, I'm like, wow, who's recording him? It's so much fun to watch that video. I guess it looked like a game, like an anime game or something. I don't know if you guys know that game. I just want to call this out because I think it's so funny. So in our Zoom room that anyone out there can join, we have a chat going, and people are trying to, encourage certain people who are on the screen to perform for the next one. And so we'll hopefully, from having it live virtually, have more performers, more newcomers come join us on stage in the future. But keep on trying to encourage people. I know they're trying to get Lauren, they're trying to get Hannah. I know that we want Davina to perform, but I know that some people were busy this round. But hopefully the next round we'll have you guys join us here. So the next person we have, his name is Aaron Villanueva. And I don't know if he's like out there watching this, but maybe he'll be able to watch it later. He might be, I don't know what he's doing, working. But Aaron was actually one of the very first performers on the FNKO stage with me. At the very first FNKO at Classic Bowling Center, we had 4 performers. And Aaron did a spoken word piece that he wrote. And so I'm actually going to show a video of him performing this spoken word. There is music in the background. So people have asked, Melody, I thought there's no rap. so why is there, this, spoken word with, music? Isn't that rap? And I'm like, well, I have to look up the definition, so I'll have to get back to you guys. But previously it was a venue, thing, like no rap and stuff like that. Essentially, we want to encourage people to be creative, and so like even though Aaron could not do a live performance or a live, newer recording, he did want to share this piece with us. So I don't know how you guys are doing with your volume, but you may have to turn it up, turn it down. But let me share my screen so you can see Aaron do his thing. All right, and here we go.
Stay quiet, absorbing all the drama going on, remaining silent. Bottled up all the problems, this is my confinement. A mental prison from within me, an asylum. Someone's hiding, inside of me. I'm trying to speak, but no one listens anymore. I'm just another animal talking, this is my status quo. The burden is dirty laundry, bunch of heavy loads. I remember going to school with all this baggage on. Word was going around about me being dumb. Teachers told me to stay quiet, as if it was a joke. So I kept getting picked on because I hardly spoke. I go home with more baggage on, no place to run. Repeating the same thing every day from dusk to dawn. It's been a lonely season, trying to fight the status quo. I have no support at all. I stand on the broken home. Frustrated, praying's the only place for me to speak. Asking God for help on what I needed to do. So he told me to get a pen and paper to ride it through. An opportunity came for me to speak out loud. The first open like I did, I told them what I'm about. Forming a new identity, the Holy Trinity, defeating my own enemy, meant to be the enemy. The status quo was a life stage age of Christ. So I can open I go down rapid stage of life. Woo! I was a kid while he spoke. I thank God because he helped me disrupt my eternal status quo. Yeah! Asking God for help on what I needed to do. So he told me to get a pen and paper to ride it through. An opportunity came for me to speak out loud. The first open like I did, I told the world what I'm about. Forming a new identity through the Holy Trinity. Being my only enemy, mentally underneath. The status quo was a life stage occasion of Christ. So I gave over my goals at that stage of life. Just a week, frustrated, praying was the only place for me to speak. I remember having all this baggage on, but because I prayed, God answered, now the burden's gone. I remember I was told to stay quiet, but God gave me a voice to pray, no denying. Although I have no support at all from this earthly home, I thank God because praying brought down to heavenly home through the Christ to destroy my eternal status quo. Thank you.
All right. So that was Aaron. I actually met him through SF State, AACF, Asian American Christian Fellowship. And what a powerful piece. Sometimes it's like, whoa, he's talking so fast, like your mind just gets blown, like he could talk that fast. But then when you really listen to the words, like, wow, lyrical geniuses, you know. I've always wanted to do a spoken word piece. And I think that that's what I'm aspiring to for one of the next FNKOs. Because I just feel like what an interesting way to express yourself and, you know, like just to write, you know, these poems and or lyrics, however you want to see it, and then having this sort of rhythm, you know, and just like the cadence of your voice and like the melody is in just how you're speaking these words. So it's really cool. I wish we had more spoken word artists. If you are one who's out there watching right now, dude, why aren't you here? Hopefully you'll join us for the next FNKO. Like I said, this is all just local creatives. Like a lot of them are just my friends or friends of friends who are now my friends. The FNKO community is one that is all encompassing as long as it is a positive, uplifting, encouraging thing. Not saying that everything is happy. Sometimes the songs are actually kind of sad when you listen to it. But at the end of the day, it's a, I see someone in the chat on our Zoom is like, we are family. Yeah, true that. You know, because we're all here for each other, you know, and a big part of being here, as I keep saying, is by being present and by listening in to support whoever has something to say. So the next performance is one that was one of the first ones. She submitted a total of 3 videos. And so here's another one of her pieces. This is Megan Chang. I'll just let, once again, her music speak for her. So here we go. Share screen.
Everlasting one, nothing else compares to knowing you, to knowing you. You're the living God, and my soul it longs to be with you, to be with you, 'cause your love is like a waterfall. Yes, your love is like a flowing stream. Whenever I'm feeling dry, I come to the river, come to the river light. You are worthy, Lord, of every song that I could sing, that I could sing. And my heart cries out, God, I need you more than anything, 'cause your love is like a waterfall. Yes, your love is like a flowing stream. Whenever I'm feeling dry, I come to the river, come to the river light. Oh, oh, oh. As the deer pants are the waters, so my soul longs after you. As the deer pants for fall. Yes, your love is like a flowing stream. Whenever I'm feeling dry, I come to the river, come to the river line.
Woo! Whoops. Hold on. All right. That was Megan. And, you know, I wish she was here to join us on this Zoom call, but, you know, shout out to Megan out there. Thanks for submitting these videos. We're really glad that she was able to do so and to be one of our newer FNKO community members, FNKOers. We actually have up next one of my good buddies, Tracy Ma. I don't know if you want to unmute yourself. Oh, I see that. We've had some people loving your background there.
Hello. Wait, can you hear
Yeah,
me?
we can hear you. That microphone's cool. It has a purple light.
Sorry. I'm not sure. Yeah. See? Wait, you can't see it.
There it is. Yeah, that's pretty snazzy, man. This is a video that's coming up. I can't pronounce the name of the song.
Okay, so in Japanese it's called Moichido, which means once again. It's a song that like these top singers in Japan put together recently because everyone's stuck at home and they're like feeling depressed and like things aren't going in life like it should be. And there's a lot of people who might be like getting overwhelmed. And oh wait, there's two. Oh, Kevin. Oh, I'm sorry. And then,
So we're having a.
and then it's kind of like a song to and then be happy and whatnot. But you have to listen to the original. It's called Moichido by the Re Project because it has really good singers. And I had a hard time singing it because a lot of these singers have like very different vocal ranges. And there's a part where I go off key. So I'm sorry. But it didn't crack any windows, so y'all fine if you're living at your parents' home or at an apartment. It won't be deducted from your deposit, I swear. All right.
Yeah, so let's just get that started here. It is partially or mostly in Japanese, but you know, just appreciate it for what it is, and it has cool video. Pretty inspiring. All right, here we go.
当たり前に当たり前にあった世界が壊れそうな今誰のせいにしようか僕は考えていた悲しいニュースにめまいさえしてでも明日を見失っちゃダメだ Carry on, stay alive これ以上の涙はいらない気づいた時に忘れに僕の手離れて手をくれなんてことにならないように僕は君を痛いくらい抱き寄せてさあ嵐が去って晴れたらもう一度手をつないで歩こう君を持って歌よ谷事のよ目を背ける君にも誰のせいにすれば僕らは救われるこの現実にめまいさえしてそれでもきっと息になっちゃダメだ Carry on, stay alive 誰 が守る使命持って生まれた気づいた時に忘れに僕の手離れて手をくれなんてことにならないように僕は君を痛いくらい焼け寄せてさあ話が去って晴れたらもう一度手をつないで歩こう
Nice, wonderful, dude. That's so creative. She's hiding. You don't have to hide. There you go. It was wonderful. Wow. So that, like, watching that video when she first submitted, I was like, oh man, I wish I could do, like put in more effort like that. Like that was so cool. And then I know, she teamed up a little bit with Kevin to help out with, some of the audio. Was it for this one? Yeah. Yeah, for this one. So it's really cool to be able to see that's a large part of FNKO. It's like you have other people as resources, people helping each other out. Oh yeah, you gonna say something, Tracy?
Shout out to Kevin for editing the sound. Thank you.
Yeah, and Tracy was singing and playing the piano, and then splicing all this stuff together. Like wow, the creativity is just like overflowing. Great job, Tracy. So this next performer hails from a far, far away land up in the clouds, aka Daly City, and she's right here. So I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just gonna share this song with you guys. Hope you enjoy it because I just felt like I just really wanted to bring the song back. It was like a really old song that is kind of like a person questioning like, is God really out there, and just like analyzing the things around her.
Did you rise the sun for me, or paint a million stars that I might know your majesty? Is your voice upon the wind? Is everything I've known marked with my maker's fingerprints? Breathe on me, let me see your face. Ever I will seek you, 'cause all you are is all I want, always. Draw me close in your arms. Oh God, wanna be with you. Wanna be with you. Oh God, wanna be with you. Wanna be with you. Can I feel you in the rain? Abandon all I am to have you capture me again. Let the earth resound with praise. Can you hear as all creation lives to glorify one name? Breathe on me, let me see your face. Ever I will seek you, 'cause all you are is all I want, always.
wanna be with you.
All right, all right. Well, that was me. I'm looking at time. We're gonna run a little over 8:30. If you're able to stay and hang out with us, please do. If not, you can tune in. This is being recorded, so it will be on Facebook or available somewhere else. I don't know. But let's see. Up next. Okay. So FNKO, I don't know how long ago, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, we actually moved from Classic Bowling Center, having it inside their lounge, to having it at Vibo Music, which is in San Bruno, on San Mateo Ave. It's confusing because it's like, it's not San Mateo, it's in San Bruno, but on San Mateo Ave. And there's a lot of cool shops, a lot of good food, but this is like one of those great music stores that has guitars, all kinds of musical instruments. Obviously, this is shouting out for not just any purpose, but the person that we have up next is actually, I believe, the owner of, yeah, Tracy's agreeing, because Tracy, actually, shout out to Tracy. Tracy helped us to get that venue. And so they've been allowing us to have our FNKO there for free. And that's one of the great things is that, it would be hard for me to have to pay for the venue all the time. But, maybe one day we'll have a GoFundMe thing so that we could do bigger and better things. We'll see. In any case, this is Victor Lin, and this song is called Love's in Need of Love Today. So enjoy this song, played and sung by, oops, uh-oh, don't want to show you guys that stuff. So enjoy this song by, once again, the owner of Vibo Music. All right, here we go.
Love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Good morning, evening, friends. Here's your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the worst disaster, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours right away. Hate's going round, breaking many hearts. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Gone too far. Love's in need. Love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send yourself right away. Hate, it goes around, breaks your heart, breaks my heart. Stop it, please, before it's gone too far. Love is in need today.
Wow, guys, that was pretty awesome. I'm getting, there's some messages here in the Zoom chat. So that was Victor Lin, who's the owner of Bible Music. And he's so gracious to allow us to have FNKO there to help inspire other people to play music. But I was just reading that actually his main instrument is violin. And I was like, oh, once someone said that, I was like, oh, actually, when the way he's playing the guitar, I could see that, like when you're doing pizzicato on a violin, it looks like that. But also, apparently, it was his first time singing. So welcome, Victor. We're glad to have had you join us for FNKO. Right now, he's at a recital for their Bible Music School. So shout out to all those kids, or I think maybe grown-ups too, who are out there performing. Keep it up. We're sorry that we're missing it, but we're also trying to keep creativity alive and give people positive outlets, especially right now with everything going on. We need places to express ourselves. And so we're glad to have FNKO as a space to be able to do that. From the people who are in this Zoom room right now, because you guys are the ones who are like stuck with me, everyone who's like on Facebook, they kind of like, I don't know, they come in and out and watching. But are you guys okay with going? I don't know, maybe it's probably going to be a little less than 15 minutes. Are you guys okay with that? Because if not, I'll cut a song or two from some people, because some people said it would be okay. You guys okay? Thumbs up, thumbs down? It's okay. You can be honest. Okay. All right. So I have another one, which is Megan again. She just felt super inspired and just super creative last night. Shout out. Yeah, I called you out, Megan, but we love you. And we love that you still did it because that happens often where, sometimes at FNKO, someone is in the audience and they're just like, wow, I wish I could play. And I'll overhear them and I'll be like, so why don't you? And so we have a great, gracious audience that obviously, even when we run overtime, they're still there, they're still cheering. But I'm going to stop talking. So I'm just going to show you her video and enjoy. Oops, wait, hold on a second. That's the wrong video, obviously. All right, let's try that again. There you go.
In a world of places, let's go somewhere we haven't gone. We've got younger faces then our hearts are letting on. We won't place any stock in old days. Let's save up for something new. Someday I won't have to wait for you. What if I asked? What if I asked you to stay? What if it cost Just I love you. I love you. And I love you too.
All right, that was a great job by Megan. Um, unfortunately, sometimes, being live and stuff, we do have those Zoom bombers, right? Those trolls that come in, and very unfortunate, but we took care of that quickly. But we do want to say great job to Megan. And anyone who's out there, we are trying to create spaces that are safe, positive spaces. And unfortunately, sometimes you see that not everybody's down with that. But we try our best, and especially in this time, trying to create unity, great community of people to be supportive of things that people are doing. For the next performance that we have, it's actually, shout out back to Tracy. It is her sharing a poem that she has written, and she does have an intro in it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and share that. All right. Here we go.
So I wrote this poem. I was like inspired by people hogging certain things at Target, like tissue paper and whatnot, and overbuying. So it's called Mirrored Fear. Fear is pain. It's driving me insane, shrouded by the envelopes of darkness. But would it be careless, or would you care less about the pain that you've carved onto others? Fear can be anger. It can grow stronger and released onto bystanders, used as a scapegoat so we can stay afloat amongst our sanity. But can it really last an eternity? Fear can be a mirror, but not as clear, for we follow the reflection of others, holding on to something dear, causing dominoes to fall, and through it all, what have you achieved through fear?
Hold on a second. Great job, Tracy. Thanks for sharing that poem. Quick, short, and sweet. Next up, we have Justin Golak again. And he's sharing the song that, there it is. It's now on Spotify and iTunes. So I'm once again just gonna let it speak for itself. Here we go, guys. We're here just letting people like have a space, creativity, sharing their passions, what they love to do with you. So here we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't tell you, girl, when I see what you do to me. I can't tell you, girl, how quickly my heart beats. Wanna say, hey, you're beautiful. Only wanna be with you. But when I gotta tell you, it always sounds so weak. It's like I'm trying to write a song, but I'm stuck on the verse. And I'm trying to get on, tell you how much it hurts. I would get to the chorus if I could find the words. I could call you beautiful, that's not enough. Baby, you're incredible, that's not enough. I could call you sexy, that's not enough. None of these words will do, they're just not enough for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, cause it's all gonna come out wrong. I can't tell you, girl, when the words just don't belong. Wanna say, hey, you know you're beautiful, only wanna be with you. But when I gotta tell you, it always sounds so weak. It's like I'm trying to write a song, but I'm stuck on the verse, and I'm trying to get on, tell you how much it hurts. I would get to the chorus if I could find the words. I could call you beautiful, that's not enough. Baby, you're incredible, that's not enough. I could call you sexy, that's not enough. None of these words will do, they're just not enough for you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. How can I tell you when it's never enough, never enough, never enough? How can I tell you when it's never enough for you? How can I tell you when it's never enough, never enough, never enough? How can I tell you when it's never enough for you? I could call you beautiful, that's not enough. Baby, you're incredible, that's not enough. I could call you sexy, that's not enough. None of these words will do, they're just not enough for you. That's not enough. Baby, you're incredible, that's not enough. I could call you sexy, that's not enough. None of these words will do, they're just not enough for you. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh, whoa, whoa.
How's it going?
Whoa, all right.
My
That was
name
a
is.
super quick. You scared me there. Great job, Justin. Um, yeah, so as I said, FNKO, we're starting to come towards the very end here. But FNKO is a series of coffeehouse style events. This is the 24th installment. The 10-year anniversary is coming up in 2 weeks, and I'm still debating if we have enough time to, have another online event in 2 weeks, or what's going to happen exactly. To be honest, like during this whole shelter in place thing, it's really helped, like, caused me to process a lot of my life and all the events that we're doing. And I just was like, man, the pandemic, like I had these big plans for the 10-year anniversary. But now I can't even give away things. I mean, I could, but probably the shipping would cost a lot. I'm just saying. Um, so I'm like thinking, like, should we have a pre-celebration, like online, like live version, or should we do pre-recorded again, or should it just be purely like the branding, a lot of it just being revealed on that day, and we can have more time to plan for future? Let me know your thoughts. Would love to hear from you guys, what you guys are feeling and thinking after participating and being witness to what's happening here. I do want to give some shout outs to people who I saw were watching online with us, because we have, like Samantha Mars, Marcia, Allen, all these people, my friend Silpa from work, but also my new friend, I think you pronounce her name as Valerie. Valerie? But anyways, it's my new friend from France who I just met a couple days ago, because she happened to be looking up some events, and she found my old Asian American Cultural Festival, the thing that I was going to bring back this year. And so she just messaged me, and we've been chatting, so I could share with her how I run events, purposes, and all my planning and resource tools. Anyways, so up next we have Eric Grievous. Usually he's with his brother, or other people in his family, like his dad, that they've performed together. This one, he's flying solo, and he's actually playing piano, which usually he's the one singing, and his brother Eric is the one playing piano. So this will be quite a treat for many of us. But I'm just going to let him go ahead and further introduce himself. Give me a second here. Got to rewind him because he jumped right in. Like he scared me. I was like, oh, and actually just like during Justin's performance, there was a huge firecracker that went off. So that scared my dog. Here we go, guys. This is Eric.
How's it going? My name is Glenn, and I will play for you today a song by Floetry called Say Yes. It's just a song back in the late 90s. You know, that's really the time where I feel like there is a lot of feeling in music, something more real or realer, if there is such a thing. I just want to also thank Melody for having this set up. This is something new, and I'm always a supporter for the arts, especially with Melody. And I encourage everyone to just, you know, try something new if you haven't yet, or just open up and let yourself be heard. You know, this is the platform to do it. FNKO. You're the only one for me. You have made that possibility. You have made that step to see if this is really gonna be. All you gotta do is say yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and express. I'm about to make you know. Say yes, say yes. Loving you has taken time. But I always knew you could be mine. I recognize the butterflies inside me. Oh, if it's gonna be made tonight, all you gotta do is say yes. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. All you gotta do is say yes. Say yes. Say yes. You don't gotta be afraid, let go. Close your mind and open your heart. Say yes. Alright, I'm leaving it with that, guys. Till the next one. Hope to see y'all there, and thank you for participating. Thank you for watching. You guys have a good night.
All right. That's what I was talking about. Remember how I said that in the beginning? Like that 90s vibe where they like talk over the music and it's all like, thanks, guys. You know, like especially like those old 90s, like the boy bands, like in the middle of the song, like especially like the R&B bands in the middle, you'll have that low voice guy who says something. Like I think especially of Boys to Men, that's who I think of mostly. But we always love having the Grievous Brothers, you know, Glenn, thanks for submitting a video. We're always glad to have you. And they bring back that vibe, you know, those 90s harmonies. I love it. So we have one more left for you guys, but before we all head out and listen to this last one and then head out. Yeah, FNKO, 24 installments, 10 years. We're hoping to keep on going, but we need your support. We need to know you're out there, that you're listening, that you're having fun. So hit me up, shoot me an email, FridayNightKnockouts@gmail.com. Try to spread the word. If you're watching, I hope that you do feel inspired and encouraged. I'm going to show this last video and then I'll have some more closing remarks, but here we go.
I thought that I've been hurt before, but no one's ever left me quite this sore. Your words cut deeper than a knife, yeah. Now I need someone to breathe me back to life. Got a feeling that I'm going under, but I know that I'll make it out alive if I quit calling you my lover. Move on. You watch me bleed until I can't breathe. I'm shaking, falling onto my knees. And now that I'm without your kisses, I'll be needing stitches.
All right, you know how it goes. Always leave them wanting more, right? I thought I'd give you guys just a short blip. That obviously was an old video, but we hope that you came here and you feel inspired. That seeing all our different creatives coming together, sharing their stuff has made you feel like I want to do that. Because this is a great space to do so. You will find lots of people who are sharing a similar passion to you, that passion to share a part of who they are, the passion to share their gifts and talents, a passion to share their passions. And we hope that you will be next. This is open to pretty much any age. And there are some guidelines, like we try to keep it clean, we try to keep it family friendly. And there's all these guidelines, but if you're interested in performing in the future, submitting a video, if we do this again, I need to know though, if you guys liked this, we need to hear your comments, because honestly, like sometimes I get all like, oh, like, should we do it? I don't know. And then luckily I have my team of support, like Kevin and Tracy and Glenn especially, and a few others who are out there. I know Lauren's out there. Justin messages me too to let me know like that these are great and to keep doing it. But we want to keep it growing. We don't want to become stagnant. We want to keep it fresh. Although even if it was just a few of us, they remind me that it would still be good. It'll be still fun because, as much as it's for an audience, it's also for the creators themselves. One of the new taglines that I put is for FNKO, inspire and be inspired. And so I keep saying that because this is a place not just for you to sit and watch, which is great and very supportive, very helpful for those who are on stage, but it's also for you to see like, yeah, I can start writing poems like Serena, right? You can write poems or write music having to do with your own experiences, or you could be like Jason Mraz. I was actually going to play a song by him, one of my favorite songs to play, You and I Both, which he basically like wrote not from his own life experience, but from a story he made up in his head. And then he was like, and then I'm going to write as one of the characters, and the story, anyway. So inspiration comes in so many different forms, from your own self, your own mind, your own heart, your own soul, from what you believe, or from coming up with your own scenarios. And so we want to encourage that. And this is the space to do that. But thank you guys for joining us here today. It's been really fun to see what everyone has brought, all the different talent and gifts. I just love it. It helps me remember why I do what I do, creating these events. Hopefully we'll have more events. I have more ideas for FNKO, such as doing an in the round version when we get back in person, and also more events like feature versions, like if maybe Kevin, right, he's a songwriter, so is Tracy, like the people who have their originals, maybe we have an original night, and that inspires people like, hey, I got to get there and I got to write because I need to come up with an original or I can't perform. And, you know, a lot of this event and all the events I do is actually to inspire me too, because honestly, if it weren't for you guys, like, you know, I would just be all in my head, sitting on my bed, like, oh, like I rhymed, like I'm a poet, guys. Okay. But, you know, I would just be laying there like a mush, like creativity going nowhere. But being here, FNKO is also for myself to practice getting up in front of you guys, talking. Sometimes I ramble, but thanks for laughing along when I'm trying to make a joke and sometimes when I'm not. But it's okay. It's all for fun, right? But we hope that you guys will join us again soon. Stay tuned for a future FNKO. I don't know what form it's going to be, but so far the feedback I've been receiving has been, this has been a great event. People liked it. So start getting your juices flowing, because one way or another, FNKO is coming somehow. But we need you, because this is only spread by word of mouth. A lot of the people who are all here are connected to me usually by one degree. It's like a friend of a friend or a family member or whatever it is. So we need you. We need you to be here. We need you to perform. We need your ideas, just your support. Am I forgetting anything? Oh yeah, social media. So we are trying to get our social media stuff up and going. A lot of it is me trying to do it in my free time, making time. I feel like there's no such thing as free time because you can always fill up your time with random stuff. So you have to make time for things that are important to you. And also not being afraid to fail, because through failures, those are the ways that we grow. Those are the ways that we learn. Those are the ways that people become successful, by trying something. And sometimes you see it doesn't work, so you try something else. But you know, just don't be afraid to get out there, to get yourself out there, to use your creativity. We want to be here to support you in any way that we can. But yeah, our social media, we're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and we are on YouTube, and we're on a couple other places. But you know, if you haven't already, like our page on Facebook. It's FNKO, a series of coffeehouse style events. So go ahead and like us there. We have over 200 people now who've liked our page, but you know, like our page to stay posted on what's going on. We're gonna try to make more of a social media presence, maybe having something like Music Mondays. So if you guys submit your videos, maybe we'll, you know, show them out on Mondays and stuff like that. But let me know your ideas. Let me know, because I have a lot, but it's great when I hear from you guys because collectively, we have so many resources here. I'd love to see you guys out there starting to do some combined things like duets and whatnots. We can make that happen virtually still, a little more difficult, but we want to get that creativity going and seeing those connections. Obviously, I'm starting to ramble, so I think I'm going to have to cut myself here. But thanks for coming. Anyone who's out there, we appreciate you guys watching, supporting us. Like our page, share it, etc., so forth. All right, live stream. Thank you for hanging out with us. I am going to cut the live stream. FNKO, a series of coffeehouse style events. Facebook.com/1FNKO, because there's only one FNKO, not to be confused with FNKO. You know, those little bobblehead things. This is kind of an advertisement for them, I guess. They're cute, but our name is FNKO. Like what's up there? And it's pronounced FNKO, not FNKO. But all our things for social media is all the number one, not spelled out, but the number one, FNKO. So find us. All right, guys. Peace out.